Okay, here we are, home stretch on Friday. How's everybody feeling? Feeling good? Oh, that was feeling shattered. Like, yes. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is to bring to the space the actual physical component of Wayapa. So we've talked a little bit about the philosophies, we've talked a little bit about the principles, we've done a meditation, we've raised our vibration and we've connected in vocally. What we want to do now is, we've got the lovely Sarah up on stage with me here. Can you give Sarah a clap, please? Woo! I'll give her a clap, come on! Okay, so what we're going to do now, the Wayapa practice itself usually takes about 25 minutes, but we're going to condense it into about 2.5. No, we're not. It was like, what, really? I need some volunteers. Now, I will say this, our IP lawyer has made sure that I always say, it is a legal responsibility to say, do Wayapa only to your own physical capacity. All right, so there'll be no, you don't have to worry about any, downward facing kangaroo with a, a laterally projected tail or anything like that. But we do need some volunteers. I'm going to be doing Wayapa sitting down because that's I get the good side of it. Sarah's going to be doing Wayapa standing up. So you don't have to stand up. But there were a couple of people in the foyer, I don't know where you are, who have done Wayapa before who couldn't wait to do it. So if you're out there, you know who you are. I need you to come up on stage here, or come up over here, or some space over here, or feel free to do Wayapa with us. All right? Colleen, where are you? She's gone home. She's hiding. Okay, so come on, give us some volunteers, let's go. Over here, yes, come up here in front here or over there and watch us on stage. Is that going to be up there? Yes. Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing Wayapa. So those 14, when we did the meditation before, I talked about the 14 connectivity practices. Well done, guys. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Friday afternoon. Okay. So you can stand out the front here, as long as you can see Sarah and I. Do you want to come on stage? It could be a bit of an OH&S issue. Okay, so you can watch us up there, or you can come out the front here. So basically what we're going to do is connect in to the actual elements, okay? So you need some space where you can do this, where you're not taking anybody's eyebrows out, all right? Jackets off. Okay, here we go. We've got about 8 minutes to go. So here we go. So you need to face us, I think, to see us. Yeah, it's all right. If you can see behind yourself, that's deadly as. Okay, or you can watch us up there. So we're going to start with the first element, which is the creator. So when we spoke about the creator, I'll narrate it as we go through. So the movements are, please legally do it to your own capacity. Don't hurt yourself and sue me. I've only got insurance for you to break a toe, because then we can call a tow truck. Here we go. All the way down. So here we're going to go, bring your hands up here. So the first element I spoke about before was the creator. We're going to honor the energy of the creator from the universe, from the solar system. We're going to honor the energy from the oceans and the water, and then down deep into the earth. That energy is what the creator has given us for everything that we have around us. So we're going to go all the way around and honor that energy and pull it into our bodies. Now this is super quick, guys. It's usually a lot slower than this. The second element is the sun. So we spoke about the sun. So we're honouring the cycles of the sun and the seasons. The first one we're going to honour is the equinox that happens in autumn. We're coming up to a winter solstice where the sun is the lowest in the sky. And then we're coming up to the spring equinox where the sun starts to wake up and go all the way up to a summer solstice. We go to the moon. Every calendar month, lunar month, we have a new moon. Cradle a new moon in down here. The power of that moon waxes. Now to your left, we're going to wax a crescenting moon. The other left, guys, the other left. Full moon, where it affects all the water on the planet. So when that moon is full, it is pushing all those tides, but also affecting our bodily fluids as well and pushing those around, making us a little bit lunar, tickish. All the way up to a waning moon to your right. Yes, the other right. And then we're going to honour that landscape that we're talking about. So all the water and all the sand. We're going to go all the way up to the mountains and the valleys. So when you do Wayapa as a physical practice, you can connect to that place you were before. Someone was in Bendigo telling me about their lake before, which was lovely. And we're going to go all the way up, shifting plates, volcanic activity, creating that space. And we're going to honour the lightning. Sheet lightning, chain lightning as that intensity starts to happen, and then fork lightning. One bolt, left hand down, right hand down. It's almost like grease lightning. We don't want grease lightning. Hands together. That fork lightning makes that fire. So our ancestors creating that fire for us to keep warm. Honouring the rain. Here we go. Up, falling rain. It precipitates up, falls to the ground. To your left, honour the rain from the west. Up to the south. Push our hands ever so gently back. Up to the right, to the east. So the rain falls in all different directions, so we're honouring the directions, and the north. We go to that wind that we spoke about that blows all that oxygen around, blows it across the landscape, picking up all those seeds, all that pollen, blowing it across the planet, and then Friday afternoon, depositing them into the earth. From here, the next stage is the tree. So we're going to become a little seed. You've got to go down, like, no, it's okay. Yes, good. Yes, you're that seed that's growing up through the earth, pushing up, creating oxygen. Big deep breath. And then we're going to, our trunk to the left in the breeze. Here we go. Good. Sound like in Bay 13 back in the day. Nice big canopy on the tree. And in that canopy, we're going to go into the air element. So up we go, honouring all things that fly. So to our left, we're going to swoop to our left and honour everything that flies across the land, up and down, up and to the right. Good. A few people waving to me at the back. That's lovely. Up. And then we're going to honour the land animal. So we're going to go to the kangaroo, as we talk about. So find some time, guys, to stop. To your left, scratch yourself. Have that time to scratch. Down we go, some more work. To the right, scratch again. Morning and afternoon tea. And then we come up and we're going to roll our shoulders down just to rest up and have a big sleep for the night. We're going to go into that water element. We're going to honour all things that swim. I'm going to honour the eel. Grows up in the fresh water, out into the salt water, where it then has its babies. And those babies, when they're born, using their cellular memory, travels all the way back up those rivers to where their ancestors came from. Now, with your left hand, our ancestors, left hand up nice and high, are going to catch those eels. We might even spear them if we are good enough. Right hand into the water, left hand out, collecting all that food on the plains for our families, and then using our boomerangs to hunt and catch all that food that's in the air. Good, healthy, organic food. No sugar here, guys. Using nets to cast out and bringing all that food back to camp, where the gatherers go out with their yam sticks and gather, digging and tilling away at the soil, collecting all those murnong, picking up that bowl or basket, and then with your right hand across to your left, we're going to collect all those food, bush foods, plants, specials from Aldi, put them in our basket. Of course, sugar-free specials. Putting it down, and the final element is the child, picking up the child, passing on all that knowledge to our children about healthy lifestyles, about looking after country, about what to eat. And then at that stage where you have to let them go. At some point in time, you have to let your children go and hope that they can actually, do the things that you've shown them. Just like the analogy of swimming, putting that water on our face as your child grows, standing up, left hand out, wading out, and pull both hands back until at that point where you have that freedom to just glide across that water. So our children have to have that responsibility to learn how to do these things and then enact it. Then we're going to celebrate that by putting our hands in the air, letting them come down through the water, up, and then with the last movement, down we go, scoop that water up and throw it into the air. It's Friday, guys. Here we go, one more, and yay! Give yourselves a big hand of applause, guys. Well done. Thank you very much. Thanks, Sarah, for that. And we'll see you at the closing of the day.
Please thank Jamie and Sarah for the fantastic day.
Thanks, Nick.